Hey, it's Jasmine here from jasminewanders.wordpress.com, and this is part 4 of my video blog series called Enhance Your Travel Experience. Part 1 we talked about being culturally sensitive. In part 2 we talked about traveling slowly, and in part 3 we talked about learning a few words of the local language. And today's part 4, and my suggestion is to beware of the menu. Now, I'm a strict vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for 12 years now, and I don't get the opportunity to necessarily sample a lot of exotic or strange-looking foods that other travelers can who don't have any dietary requirements. And a couple times when I've been to local restaurants in Southeast Asia especially, whoever translated the menu into English failed to add that there was meat in it. So the first time it happened to me was in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, and I remember going into this huge restaurant, and it seemed like every single dish had meat in it, and the staff barely spoke any English. And I finally spotted an item on the menu that said tofu soup or something like that. And so when I ordered that, and when it came back, it had like shrimp and beef in it. And I did not know how to say no meat in Thai, and the staff didn't really understand what I was trying to say. They must have sent everyone that worked in the restaurant over to my table to try to figure out what I was trying to say. But luckily I remembered that I had my phrase book, so I was able to point to what I needed. But you know, that caused a lot of confusion. And the second time this happened was in Cambodia. I think it was Phnom Penh, and as I sometimes avoid some local, not local restaurants, but really small food stalls, because like I said, I know I can't always identify, and likely the menu won't be in English. And this was the case, except there was an English menu, and my travel partner at the time was wanting to eat there, and by this time I'm starving, and people that know me know that when I'm hungry I'm not the best person to be around. So we went into this restaurant, and I ended up ordering, I think it was fried rice and vegetables, and it came back with pork or beef in it, and I had no phrase book at that time, and the waitress spoke no English. Like, we had ordered by just pointing at the menu, and I had to sit there and suffer in starvation while my travel partner ate his and my meal. So that's why I say to beware of the menu. Just know that mix-ups can occur, and they will occur if you have a strict dietary requirement. If you don't, then you can just eat whatever you want, and this may not be relevant to you. But for other vegetarians out there, just be careful. Thanks, that's all for today.